an interesting population of people. We have people who work only in the summers. That's the only time they can find work. And they work sometimes 3 and 4 jobs all summer long. And then struggle to make ends meet throughout the rest of the year. There are haves and there are have-nots. The haves tend to be older, and the have-nots tend to have children and are struggling, and you've got 2 parents working much of the time.
People who are in need would often go from place to place, and that could be from church to town office to another church when they were in need of heat or food or money to pay their electric bill.
And because not one church or town could necessarily meet all of those needs, we asked people's permission to share the need confidentially with others in the group.
We look at all of the parts of a person's life and what we need to change in order to address it, to help people live better, happier, healthier lives.
And that is how Boothbay Region Community Resources started.
We are a community collaborative. We're made up of more than 24 local organizations.
The whole area is just full of people with ideas about how to help other people and willing.
All of the programs are servicing this community 100%.
And we come together both with financial resources and services to serve the people in our community most in need.
We could have a woodpile, a community woodpile, and deliver wood to people who heat with wood and help them in that way.
So how much wood does a woodchuck chuck? As much as needed in this community. The woodchucks harvest wood and they chop, split, they season it, and then they provide dry hardwood to families, and they keep families warm during the winter months.
In addition to the woodchucks, we can give every child in the community everything they need to be successful in school.
It's amazing how many kids actually come on the day that they offer down at the YMCA to get backpacks and their school supplies. There's no segregation as to people that can afford it or people that can't.
Everything a child needs to be successful from day one, it's for all the kids.
The Community Clothing Closet provides gently used recycled clothes to families in need.
We welcome everybody on the peninsula. It's for our neighbors in need. We are open and welcome.
I believe food insecurity is more pervasive than it was ever before.
We have families that are here all year round who are in need, and you don't usually see that or acknowledge that. We have to feed the kids over the weekend from our different resources and make sure that that food gets home to kids. That's really a goal.
They can see a difference in the kids during the school year because our bags carry them through the weekend.
There have been wonderful, wonderful stories of positive change and of rising out of poverty and rising out of addiction and rising out of unemployment. The Community Navigator program is a free program.
People come to her and she tells them where to go.
She's able to work with them on their most basic needs and help navigate through the pathways and the troubled parts of life.
It's a wonderful central piece of what BRCRC does.
It's a unique community in that way, that we're all very interconnected.
The more our residents can support it, the better off we'll be as a community.
I think one of the best parts of growing up and living in a community like this is that we have always strived to take care of each other and that each person has something to offer to someone else.